We're here with Ohio Northern head coach Chris Matejka, along with student athletes Noah Zebrak and Will Schaefer after today's NCAA third-round game here at Tufts University. Coach, just a battle the entire game. Just your initial thoughts on today's contest.
Yeah, it was definitely a battle. It was a little bit interesting matchup just because we played them in the regular season, so we kind of knew what to expect. Colorado College is a heck of a team, and wish them the best of luck. But yeah, it was definitely a battle for the 90+ minutes. Wasn't an easy contest by any means. So they made it a physical one. A lot of fouls. But we gave it everything.
Coach, you look at the stats. Colorado College has 8 shots to 4 in the first, but then you guys come out and really control the play. I thought in the second, 11 to 4 in the second. Did you think that there was something or adjustments that you made there in the second to kind of get the momentum going back your way? I mean, you guys had a ton of great chances there.
No, I think we've had a pretty deep squad all year, so just kind of keeping fresh legs going in there. I don't know if we really made any major tactical changes. I think it was just trying to get control of some loose ball action and take advantage of some restarts, and we started to get a little bit of momentum. Had a few more shots in the second half, but I think it just kind of came back to some hard work in the midfield, and I think that paid dividends. But at the end of the day, you got to make plays in the boxes too, and we weren't able to do that in the second half and in overtime.
Noah, for you, you guys get here to the Sweet 16, just an amazing run. You guys knock off the #1 team in the country last week in Messiah. I just love to hear you talk about what this season's meant to you and what it's been like to be part of this group this year.
Yeah, this group of guys, they're all excellent. They're my second family out there. We came to this tournament not just to show up, but to win it all. Obviously, we didn't get that opportunity, but heading into those first 2 games, we took care of business. We know what we had to do. Winning the OAC tournament was a first for a long time in this program as well, but everyone gave everything they had this year. I have no complaints from my teammates. They all deserve everything they got.
Will, for you, you're being a senior, and I'd just love to hear you kind of talk about what this program has meant to you and just kind of the things that you'll remember about this year's team, and then, of course, being able to wear that jersey.
Yeah, ever since I've been able to put this badge on, it's meant everything to me. Like Noah said, this is my second family. When I'm playing on this team, it's not just playing with teammates; it's playing with my brothers. I love every single person on this team. We've had 2 back-to-back great seasons. This season in particular, just very special. We had a lot of doubters, but we proved them wrong. Have nothing but just say keep our heads high. So.
Coach, for you, I'd just love to hear you talk about this year's group and what your seniors and your leaders mean for you, and how what you'll remember the most out of this team.
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a lot of returners, a lot of key guys back from last season, and it was a group that was an experienced group with some younger players. We had a lot of sophomores last season, and we added in a couple new faces. But it was a special group. We've grown together. Looking at last season into this season, we kind of, I think Will had said we kind of had some doubters and not sure, how we could beat a team like a Messiah or even a Lynchburg, 2 really, really strong teams and opponents in the first and second round. I think that's what I'll remember most from this group from this season is just persevering through some doubt. Looking at our first and second round draw, being able to push through that, I think is. Kind of the standard that I think we set in this program is we want to win the national championship, but you got to beat some good teams in order to do that, and I think we know what to expect for next year.
Coach, you talked in the post-game huddle. You talked about raising the bar. Can you just talk about how your student athletes both last year and this year have raised the bar, and how you hope to continue raising the bar after 2 straight Sweet 16s?
Yeah, a lot of expectation kind of settles in once you go to back-to-back Sweet 16s, and like I said, if you want to win the whole thing, you got to beat some really good teams, and I think us in the preparation for next year and every year, we want to schedule against some really tough teams in the non-conference. Our conference is getting stronger and stronger every year, so that kind of catapults us into the postseason. But I think we're going to continue to schedule the way that we schedule and put together the group the way that we want it to, with the expectation level of getting back to this point. I think from here on out, it's just our guys have to put in the work in the off season. Coaches have to go back to work and get the job done, obviously. It never stops. It's always going. Yeah.
Coach, any final thoughts on today's game and the season as a whole?
Yeah, today was like I said, it was a battle. These opponents that we've had through our tournament run, it's every angle it becomes difficult. There's really no weak spots out there. Which soccer is a weak link sport, and when you play teams that don't have a weak link, it just becomes harder to put together and a game plan. But it's all about execution at the end of the day, and I think our guys put in a heck of an effort for 90 plus minutes, as they did throughout the first and second round as well. So to summarize, I think you got to make plays in the final third. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that today, and that was the name of the game. That was the difference maker. We can put as many shots on target as we want, but you gotta make plays. But I'm super proud of this group. I think they've achieved a lot this season. Holding up a trophy, not too many teams get to do that. To be part of the final 16 teams in the out of 415 in the NCAA tournament, it's something definitely to be proud of.
12 victories on the season, a conference championship, and a Sweet 16 appearance. Coach, Noah, Will, thank you so much. Appreciate your time, and congratulations on an amazing season.
Thank you.